so if you chose pile 1, then this is your reading here. We're going to look at your thoughts, feelings, and actions towards your current connection. And then we're going to look at your person's thoughts, feelings, and actions towards a connection. So let's start with your side here. And I have Halloween decks. You are the Halloween, and they're the haunted house. All right, so your thoughts, okay? You have the Ten of Wands, okay? This is something that's really been weighing on you heavily. Okay, it feels very overwhelming to you right now. And this is your thoughts towards the connection. Okay. So yeah, you're kind of just carrying, like, you know, a lot on your back. The Seven of Pentacles, you know, you're thinking about where you want to invest your time and energy, okay? But you're being patient too, okay? So you are carrying these burdens here, right? All this weight with you, whether this is regarding your current relationship or, you know, just something that you've carried and with you. It'll depend on your situation, right? You're starting to question kind of what you want to do here, right? You know, should I or shouldn't I, sort of. And I know it is a Halloween deck, right? But even though this is the Seven of Pentacles, you know, which is usually about like our physical body, here we see the spine, right? And the hips are kind of that whole area that kind of holds us up, okay? So, and it's exposed, right? So it's like really looking deeply at our support in a situation, okay? And you're overwhelmed and just kind of not feeling like you have that support that you need. Okay, so this is what you're thinking about. Let's see what else. Ooh, well, 2 wanted to pop out. Okay, yeah. 4 of Swords and 9 of Swords. Okay, so you're thinking about taking a break here. Okay. The 4 of Swords is really about taking a step back, resting, rejuvenating. Okay. Just kind of taking a break from all the action and the thinking. Okay. And then the 9 of Swords is really being really anxious. Okay. So I think that you're really contemplating if you want to take a break from this situation altogether. Okay, so just put those there. You're thinking about it, but you're nervous about it too. Okay, things have become overwhelming. Let's see what's in your heart space. The World. Okay, let me pull a few and then we'll kind of get started here on this. And the 6 of Pentacles, similar to the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, and the Queen of Wands. So your feelings, right? You're feeling like, let's just cover her. You're feeling like, this isn't the traditional meaning of the card, but what I hear is that you just feel kind of trapped here, right? You have these burdens, you've been carrying them a long time, right? And although you feel like you could successfully kind of close this cycle out, right? Start fresh, perhaps. You're just not sure, right? You feel kind of trapped in where you're at. Like this cycle keeps revolving, right? Like you have a lot of eyes on you, watching you. The 6 of Pentacles, okay? You do have a generous nature about you, right? I think that you give a lot to the situation, okay? But I'm not sure how much you receive back, okay? There's definitely an imbalance here. Okay. And then the Queen of Wands, right? There is this passion still that you have in your heart, right? You do find this person. There isn't a, you know, there is attraction, passion here. Okay. Let's look at your actions. Okay. Let's just pull one more. Well, that's not quite one. You've been waiting for a while now to kind of speak the truth is kind of what's happening here. Okay. You're waiting, you're wanting things to work out. You're either waiting for the right timing where you have some more clarity in the situation, or you're just waiting to kind of lay it out how it is. Okay. You may have children, right? There's these little, they're statues, but they're little children here looking sort of in here. They're children here on the side here of this queen. Okay. You want to be nurturing and supportive, right? She has quite a large cup for a Queen of Cups that she's holding. Okay. But she's being wise, you know, with that owl behind her, right? She wants to kind of have that clarity and speak that truth wisely, but she wants to do it with love, okay? So I do think that you're just kind of waiting for the right timing here on this. All right. Well, let's look at your person here and see where they're at. Okay, so let's look at their thoughts. And this is the Haunted House Tarot, so some of these visuals may be interesting, okay? Okay. Okay, you have the Queen of Wands. Okay. So they definitely find you attractive, okay? And they're passionate about you. But you also have the Devil, okay? So there's something actually that intoxicates them about you. There's a lot of passion that they have, okay? I kind of want to look and see a little bit more on the Devil popping up here, okay? Because there's obsession here. There's things in excess, right? They may be obsessed with the connection or obsessed with appearances, in a sense. Your appearance, I don't know that if I think that they're shallow or anything like that, but let's get one more on their thoughts. And then I may just kind of clarify the Devil. Yeah, strength. There is some really intense kind of stronghold here that they have when they think about the connection, okay? It's passionate, it's obsessive, and it's kind of strong too. Okay, it's something about the way that they see themselves, the way that you help them to see themselves. They're like addicted to it in a sense. So let's pull a card to clarify the Devil. All right, why do we have the Devil here and their thoughts? The Two of Pentacles. Of course, that makes sense. There's an imbalance, right? In give and take of the emotions here. That is clear, but let's, why? Why the Devil? They're not able to make a decision for some reason. Okay, that was in the reverse. There's something, not the Moon. There's a little bit in one of the cards, well, this card particularly, right? This person is watching like other people in their houses, okay? Now the card that came before, there was kind of a man with two women, right? So it's sort of like, there's something, I don't know, something about watching, you know, maybe a little bit of like addiction to some sort of things, addiction to beauty, a real stronghold. You know, if you're reading between those lines, there's something here. The Devil usually talks about addiction, right? And it can be addiction to drugs, alcohol, people, thoughts, food, right? Anything that you do in excess, you know, gambling, things that we watch, right? Things that we do. It's something like that. They're pretty obsessed, but it does feel like with beauty or with what they see. Let's see what's in their feelings for you. So we have the Two of Cups, right? So that is about partnership and love. So there is love in their heart for you. Okay. And we even have the Queen of Cups. Okay. So they love. They have love towards you in this connection. Wow. And the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. A lot of nurture and support and love in their heart space towards you, okay? Whereas you're kind of more like, you feel this pattern, right? There's some passion here that you have towards them. I do think you give them a lot of generosity, especially, it's interesting, there's this draw, right? You have the Queen of Wands here in your heart, and they have the Queen of Wands in the thoughts. So the way that they're thinking about you, right, you feel about them. So there is this duality here, right? But it feels like you're generous to whatever their thoughts are. Okay, so whatever this need is, whatever this addiction is, you're generous. So it could even be a little bit of codependency here, if there is an addiction. Not faulting anyone on that, but you might give into that for them, right? Well, let's see what their next actions are. Okay, Four of Swords. Okay. And the Page of Cups. And the Empress. Interesting. So you're thinking up here, right, about the Four of Swords, and they have it in their actions, right? So they're thinking, I don't necessarily think with these two cards here, right, that they're thinking of any sort of like break from you necessarily. In some ways, they recognize that their fears are kind of hidden, right? They maybe have been resting a while or trying to kind of gather up the courage, right, to come to you with a message here about expanding things, okay? I mean, there is the three, this is Empress, right? This can be some sort of growth or expansion. I mean, it can talk about fertility or pregnancy. So there is that, you know, if that's a thing for you guys. But otherwise, this is just really them kind of coming out of this break from you, bringing forward a message of love or an apology and letting you know that they want to nurture this connection, right? And support and expand things, like let things grow, okay? You guys are a bit on different pages here. I'm going to look at some connecting energies. Change. Okay. So you're both in your thoughts. Well, this kind of, you're both kind of in your thoughts right here about cycles, growth, right? Wanting to move things forward. I think you're both looking for a change. I'm going to put that down here because it did fall down here. We'll look at the connecting energies and your emotions. All right. Party, right? We have celebration. I do feel like there's a want to kind of change an aspect of getting together, right? You guys want to be able to celebrate here, but you want to make changes. That's kind of interesting. These feel like these go together. Let's look at the connecting energies and the thoughts. Okay, ex-lover. Okay, ex-lover. So, right, it's possible, you know, in the thoughts, right? Maybe this is memories. Maybe you guys aren't currently together, right? But you're both kind of thinking about the past, okay? Whether that's you guys in the connection or whether that's about past relationships, okay? So this is kind of in your guys' mind. And let's look at the heart space. Heart space, okay. Okay, proposal. Right? It says love offer, engagement, agreement, wish come true. Okay. So you both feel like in your heart, right? That you do have this like love for one another. Okay. And you do feel like it's good, but something has to change here. Could be with somebody's ways, right? Whatever this obsession is here or this addiction, because we have change and party. There's something that you both in your actions, you're wanting to change, right? Make a change there with that. Let's see what other ones. Okay. And then I want to do one more for connecting in the thoughts. Damage. Says we are both hurting from this, right? And this goes next to ex-lover. So again, this, I mean, I can read this three ways, right? And there may be different messages for different people. Either you guys are, you know, currently in separation and there's damage, you're both hurting, okay? Otherwise, it's one of you, one or both of you who have an ex, right? That is causing some sort of damage here. Whether that's this 10 of Wands, you know, that's something that you're carrying from the past, or what this person is like replaying or kind of obsessed with here is this past energy. Okay, and then in the heart. So as far as this love, right, kind of both feeling the strong feelings, you know, maybe wanting to make an offer here or feeling like you have what you want in this connection, love. Someone, so, okay, I'll just bring them out. Yeah, I feel unclear about where I stand. So you guys, right, looking at kind of making this proposal or this offer, like feeling that like deep in the heart, right? I love this person. I want to apologize. I want to come forward. I want to make an offer. This is what I want, but I'm afraid to come forward because I'm confused, right? I don't know where we stand right now. Okay. And then we have this change, and I'm just going to put some cards on top of it. Let's look for connecting energies and the actions. Overwhelmed. Yeah, the stress from this is draining me, which you had right here. One more. So you're both coming from a place of overwhelm, right? You're both pausing, taking a pause, but there's some clarity and truth that you want to come forward. You're more on the intellectual side, and this person is more on the emotional side. Unworthy. It says you're a better person than I am. Yeah, so interesting. So it is hard, right? This is why this waiting, right? You're waiting on this one side and this person is taking a break, right? And neither of you feel good enough or understanding enough of where you feel, right? Whatever damage has been caused that you guys are thinking about, you know, perhaps by your own past or your collective pasts, right? There's a lot of confusion about where you stand and feeling not good enough to kind of move forward. So the next thing I want to do is look at this person's thoughts towards your connection, okay? Or like what they might say. And then we'll look at yours too. We got one from the shadow deck, one from the hidden truth. Okay. Yeah, so in their shadow, it says, I focused on you instead of my pain, right? And that could be what this draw is, right? This obsession, this seeing you as beautiful, right? Seeing you kind of as like, it's something about looks or how you make them feel. I focused on you instead of my pain because it made them feel good, right? They could feel better about themselves. And now in their resting phase, you know, they're unworthy. They don't know for sure. What is their hidden truth? Yeah, I replay our conversations over and over. And this can be that devil too, right? Replaying the past. Okay. And let's look at your shadow. I've been struggling. Yeah, we have that with the Ten of Wands here, right? You're carrying a lot. You're overwhelmed. And what's your hidden truth? That was too much. Oh. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. So on the bottom, right, you don't know how hard it was to let you go. It's not going to be a lesson in itself for you, right? I could see that. Okay, let's get some advice cards for you. And what to do here. True love. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. Okay. Passion. Try something you've never done before. And we'll do one more. Obstacles. Unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. Okay. So just looking at a little bit of advice here for you beyond this, right? About moving forward, right? You're in this place where you're kind of waiting to kind of tell them the truth in love. Okay. You have been overwhelmed, right? You are kind of not sure if you want to invest, if this is supporting to you, if you're getting enough back. You've been generous, right? And this is kind of a cycle for you where you kind of do more than possibly the other person, right? Let's just get some steps forward. Ten of Wands. Oh my gosh. You had the Ten of Wands here, right? Okay. So yeah, part of what you might carry, right, is wounding too. So it can be time potentially, you know, for you to put down these wands that you're carrying, all this stuff that's on your back, right, and kind of deal with it. Not to be harsh, not a deal with it sort of thing. But I saw this meme today or reel or who knows what it was. And it said something like, you know, the best thing that we can do to show someone our love is to work on our own nervous system and our own trauma. Okay, so by you releasing the burdens that you're carrying with you, whether they're your own or of this connection, right, that cause you to kind of feel unsupported, that is an act of love, not only to yourself, but to this other person if you want to be with them. What other fudge sakes? Yeah, it's the Four of Pentacles showed itself, so it's something to let go of, right? And you have the Lovers, so really healing and harmonizing the connection, okay? If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks. All right, so if you picked this card, Emotional Intimacy, I'm afraid to truly open up to you. Being raw and authentic with my emotions is something I'm still working on. Okay, then this message is for you. Okay. So we'll start on your side, looking at your thoughts, feelings, and actions towards this person that you're thinking about. Okay, so... all right, you have the Hierophant, okay. Hierophant, the Four of Wands, wow. And the King of Swords. Okay, so you have a sense of, you're thinking about this in an interesting way, right? Commitment, potentially engagement. Sometimes the Hierophant talks about marriage and the Four of Wands talks about engagement, happy home, moving a connection to the next level. Okay, so you're definitely thinking about commitment here and bringing things forward. And you're thinking about telling this person this. You're logical, you're being smart about it though, but you're definitely thinking about telling the person your truth about what you want in this commitment. Let's see what's in your feelings here. Oh, wrong deck. So in your heart space, right, you have the Five of Swords. There are some insecurities that you have, some worries, right? You might be feeling not good enough for this commitment in some sort of way. Let's see. You have the Six of Wands, okay? So this is really interesting, okay? Because you have Five of Swords and Six of Wands, but so this is a card more of insecurity and worry, and this is a card of success, okay? So in your heart, right, you're worried, you're wanting to have success. You're wanting victory. It's interesting too, because, you know, I said the Four of Wands talks about engagement, and the Six of Wands can really be about proposal as well. So that's interesting. Oh, wow, and the Ten of Pentacles, okay? Yeah, in your heart, you feel like this is the real deal with this person, okay? Like they would give you everything that you need in the connection. Let's look at your actions. Eight of Pentacles, you're ready to put in work towards this connection. Queen of Cups. You want to offer love to this person. Be a good listener. Be supportive of them. And the Page of Pentacles, okay? Again, you're going to offer them something. It's almost like there's a lot of proposal cards, right? We have, oh, got a little glare. All right, let's see. No. What the fuck? Oh my god, oh okay, I don't fucking, what the fuck? Getting really fucking annoyed. Because there was a glare and I tried to fix it. It turned off and all. Okay, so you have a lot of cards of like engagement or commitment, right? The Hierophant, marriage, the Four of Wands, engagement, having a celebration, right? Happy home, moving a connection to the next level. The Six of Wands, right? A proposal. The Page of Pentacles, an offer. Okay, so yeah, I feel like, you know, you maybe have it in you that you want to like propose to this person or just really propose that you level up. Okay. Let's see what your person's thoughts are towards a connection. Okay. Okay, I literally don't know what is happening. Okay, so we have the Emperor, okay, right? They're thinking kind of about, they're being logical. They're wanting to make a move towards you, right? They kind of want to control the way that things are, okay? They want to be fair with you. They want to bring things back into balance here in some sort of way. And then they have the Knight of Swords too, or the Page of Swords rather. They're wanting to speak the truth to you. It's interesting, right? They're a page compared to your king. So you're definitely going to speak your truth and you're going to do it in a positive way. I'm not sure, you know, where they are here with their communication, right? But they are going to try to come up with a way to talk to you here or let you know. But they're kind of coming at you in a sense, really blunt or really from their side of things, okay? They're going to try to be balanced and be fair, but they do kind of have this underlying level of firmness, okay? And I don't know how well they're going to communicate that. This is kind of what they've been thinking about. So let's see what's in their heart for you. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Sun. All right, so the Eight of Pentacles, you know, their heart, this is something that they're invested in, right? They're wanting to put work into the situation. They're also kind of like, there's a little bit of sacrifice here on their end, okay? They're conflicted by this. It feels like they They feel like they've done a lot of work, or they've kind of sacrificed some things for the connection. Okay. And they kind of feel like they need to kind of cut through this. They're not sure. Okay. Where they're standing with you necessarily, but they have the sun in their heart space. So they really have a lot of love and affection for you. Okay. But they've given up something. Okay. That is important to them in some sort of way, like that they're kind of very firm about. They've kind of dropped this for the connection. And now they kind of feel at this place where they have to make some sort of decision, right? Or bring things back into balance like they've been thinking. So let's see what's in their actions. Okay, they have temperance, again, trying to be patient, trying to balance things out. They want to start fresh with you, okay? Yeah. And they're pretty sad, okay, with where they're at here. They're feeling bad. It's possible that they'll get some advice from somebody, right? Okay, before kind of jumping in and coming towards you with some new ideas. I think they are going to let you know kind of about where they've been grieving, where they've been hurting, and what's not working for them. This is kind of why when they're thinking about it, they're kind of in this very firm place, right? Like, this is where I stand. Things are going to be fair, and I'm going to let you know that, okay? Even if I have to really just shout it out, okay? They feel like they've pulled back a little, or they've lost something in a sense, but they really want happiness with you, okay? All right, let's get some kind of connecting energies here. And your thoughts, intuition, okay? So there's something, right, that you know, right, about this situation that you feel like, and maybe this is why your mind is on kind of marriage or commitment, because you feel like you know within your heart or within your intuition. Maybe you've done readings about this too, and it's kind of told you like this is where you're going to end up, okay? And let's see in your heart space, signs and synchronicities. Yeah, you've been getting kind of these messages, right? That you're like, I know that this is the one for me. This is going to happen. Okay. Okay. Now in your actions, and this, right, we have deception, shady, temptation, and enemy. So I'm going to pull one more on that. Let's see. Where's my deck? Why is the snake here? Why do you have a snake? The Nine of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. The Nine of Wands too. Ugh, candy corn, gross. Sorry. This person is made of candy corn. Why? Why would that even be a thing? Like the worst candy. Sorry, that exists. Nine of Pentacles. It's really about financial independence, right? Being independent in home. So I don't know if there's something in your actions, right? Deception, shady, temptation, enemy. Okay, if like you're going to try to tempt this person, kind of, this is like this is connecting energies, okay? But there's something deceptive here, right? Or something kind of under the surface. It doesn't necessarily feel too negative to me. It feels more like how you share the truth, right? I wouldn't say it's... It's, are you able, this offer that you want to make to them, are you ready to do that at this time, right? Are you ready to pursue that, okay? There's something underlying. It could even be self-deception, right? Because you guys do seem a little bit on opposite pages here. This person has like a lot of feelings that things aren't fair, right? That they've done a little bit more, that they've kind of given themselves. They do want to start fresh, but there's a lot of grief that they have here. So I don't know if we're deceiving ourselves about where the connection is. We'll pull some more cards here on this for connecting energies. Shadow side, you made me realize my flaws. Okay, so in the connecting energies here, right, in your thoughts, this feels, you know, I'm doing it on the side. This feels a little bit more this person. Okay, they're pretty firm again. You made me realize my flaws. Okay, let's get one more for that. Dishonesty. By lying, I ripped us apart. Okay, so you're kind of aware of this. You have this sense of that, you know, you can kind of help this person to kind of maybe even see their flaws, right? But like, you're coming from a place of you understand, you know, why, what happened, right? You forgive and you want to kind of move things forward. It could even be reconciliation here, right? You're committed to reconciling things. They feel perhaps like they've kind of screwed things up. This is why they're in this more logical sense. Yeah, let's pull one for the heart space. Habits. I don't know if I will ever change. Okay, let's do the actions. Destiny, I'm struggling to find the right path. On the bottom of the deck, you have unfinished business. Okay. So it's kind of like, I'm going to pull some advice right now, or just some cards here. It's kind of like you see this as a lot more forgiveness. Forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. Okay, you are in this forgiving nature of them. You kind of feel like this soulmate connection here, right? We're going to reconcile. I know we're going to be back together. I've been kind of seeing the signs. There might be a little bit where you're not seeing the truth, okay? I don't know why there's kind of this rush to forgive them and kind of come forward with love, put in that work and offer them something. Although they want a new beginning with you, right? There's something here that there is uncertainty. I mean, even in their heart, right in the center of the spread, they have the Two of Swords, okay? They don't know which way to go, okay? They know you're their happiness and they want this new beginning, but there's grief, right? Whatever this is, okay. Let's see what else. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, past life love. Makes sense. Your soul remembers this intense connection, right? This is why you feel so strongly and you're seeing these signs and synchronicities, okay? Oh. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. Okay. So you are helping this person, right, to realize a lot of things. But I would say, I would caution you, right? That doesn't necessarily mean that that you need to continue to participate in something like that if it's not serving you, is kind of what I'll say there. All right, let's look at their shadow. I was careless with you. Yeah, I mean, they already have shadow side. So because of this past life love or this connection, right, you cause them to take pause and see a lot of things about themselves, right, that they didn't like. And I think because of that, they acted in a way where they maybe pulled away or they lied or they weren't sure, okay? And now they kind of have this way of being and they don't know if they can be better, right, for you or for the connection. And they definitely feel, like they didn't do you right. Let's get another one. I will wait for a sign from you. Okay. It does feel like they're being patient here about a new beginning and just kind of sitting in sadness. So I could see that. Let's see what your shadow message is here. Leaving you hurt me too, right? Yeah. I think it hurt you a lot, right? I know that you want to be back with them. I feel like it might even feel like you left them for their own good, right? To help them in some sort of way. And then you have, I feel you even though we are apart. Okay, yeah. Let's see if there's any other advice we can get here for you. Wait, it says the timing is not quite right. Okay. I know you want to rush in kind of and rescue them from their pain. Okay. But sometimes if we rescue people, right, we're not letting them kind of live out their own way of being, right? So yeah, that landed right over there by the Hierophant, right? This relationship is moving towards sacred union. Okay. So I know that is your desire. Let's see if I can get any more advice cards here. Any more advice for this person? Okay, Page of Pentacles, Death, and Judgment. So get really clear, right, on what it is that you want moving forward, okay? I know you want to kind of give them a message. You want to send them this letter, maybe text message. I don't know. You're holding it, okay? You can do that. Obviously, you can do whatever you want, right? But be sure that you're not kind of drinking their poison, right? Death card is not death literally. It's about transformation, okay? But if you're holding on to things that are hurting you, right, then it's kind of time to let that go, okay, with the Judgment card, right? Let it go. Don't kind of hold this, don't hold in, don't accept and kind of drink whatever you have in this message for them, right? But whatever they've done or whatever you think that you owe them to move them forward, right? We don't have to hold on to that, okay? Especially if it's hurting us. Okay, we have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck, right? So taking control kind of your own path here. Moving forward. All right. So this is a little interesting. If you do have questions or you want me to look more specifically into kind of you and your person, you can message me and all the details below. We'll tell you how to do that. All right, take care. All right, pile 3. So if you chose ghosted, I am sorry I disappeared. I needed to get away and clear my head. Then this is your reading, okay? I do have a little bit of a shadow here, so I apologize for that. It is evening, but I want to make sure I get this reading out for you. So here we get going. I will start with your thoughts, feelings, and actions towards this connection, and then I will look at the person on your mind. Again, their thoughts, feelings, and actions. I will get some connecting energies, hidden truths, and advice, potential outcome, and so forth. So we will start right off with your thoughts about the connection, okay? The first thing we have here is the Wheel of Fortune. So you see this definitely as a karmic, right? A karmic connection, destiny, a fated meeting, something that's really meant to be, okay? You also have the Sun here. So this is saying that you feel that this is really your true happiness, where you belong, okay? This is, you know, it feels like it's your sunshine. And the Eight of Pentacles, okay? But you're thinking too that you have had to put some work into this, or that it's going to be work for you, okay? But you definitely feel very purposey with this. Purposey. Now let's look at your feelings, your emotions. The Fool. Okay, yeah, this is brand new for you. There is some sense. This is really kind of a brand new feeling for you, okay? There is a sense of underlying fear, right? Because you kind of don't know what's going to happen. You have your full heart in, though. You're ready to take this leap and just kind of see and go for it. But there is a little bit of hesitancy, okay, in the heart space. Six of Wands, wow. Again, you definitely feel that this is successful, victorious. This is where you want to be, okay? You have a lot of good feelings towards this connection. And the High Priestess, okay? So again, in your heart, you are holding back a little bit, okay? Just like I said when you had that Fool card, that you kind of are ready to jump forward, but there's a little bit of hesitancy. You are holding this back, okay? There might even be a message with the Six of Wands that you're holding back. But yeah, you're keeping a little bit of this to yourself. Let's see your actions. Wow, Ten of Cups. You're really going to go for it, right? Try to create emotional fulfillment here in this connection. Try to have this solid commitment with this person. Oh. The Magician. So you're going to take some sort of action, right? You feel like you have everything that you need to offer them some happiness, okay? And create happiness for yourself. So you are going to take action here towards them. Yep, and offer them something here with the Page of Pentacles. You're going to move forward, take action, and kind of offer them a little bit of stability, offer them a message, okay? It's going to be very stable and grounded message, okay? All right. On the bottom of the deck, your overall energy is the Emperor, okay? So this is really you going after what you want, okay? You're very firm with this. You're going to take authority. You're going to take charge, just like that Magician, okay? Now, let's look at your person. And just note that I am using the Haunted House Tarot for Halloween. So some of the imagery on here can be kind of strange. So just in case we get to that, let's see what your person's thoughts are towards your connection. Okay, we have the Three of Wands. So they're definitely waiting for something, okay? They might be waiting for you to contact them. Now, I know that you are planning on doing that, okay? But this kind of has that old school vibe of, you know, somebody running down the stairs to meet somebody. So they're in a waiting position, wondering when you're going to come towards them. Nine of Cups, okay? They're also thinking that you are their wish fulfillment too, right? You really check off all their boxes and make them feel satisfied with what they have emotionally here. And then the Five of Wands, though, okay? They have some sense that there's some drama in this connection, competition possibly, okay? Let's see what their feelings are. Ooh, this is a Death card. That's Scorpio energy, right? They are definitely wanting to put an end to something and transform the situation, have some sort of new beginning, okay? In their heart, they find this very transformative, okay? Now, I know your primary card that you chose was Ghosted, so you guys may be in no contact right now, so we're going to get more into that. Three of Swords in their heart space, so they are heartbroken, okay, right now. They have a lot of grief, a lot of sadness. They maybe even feel like they were betrayed or backstabbed here, okay? But again, with that that Death card, they are wanting to fix that. Okay, and then we have the King of Wands here, okay? So this is somebody who, this is real strange, you know? Because here he is holding this body, right? And I don't know if this is from a particular movie scene or something like that, right? But obviously, she's deceased, okay? So now we could say in the heart space, you know, you have the Death card, which is about endings and new beginnings. The Three of Swords, which can be about grief, but it can also be about like third-party connection, okay? So I don't know if this person is, and then here we have, you know, this person kind of carrying this person here, right? Really coming forward, taking action here to kind of fix something. So I don't know if this person has been with somebody else and they're coming to you like, you know, look, this is over, right? I'm taking action towards ending this, you know, not in a creepy way, but that's just kind of what the cards are. Let's see what their next actions are. Two of Pentacles, okay? So they're going to try to balance things out here with you, okay? This could also indicate mirroring actions, right? They could be mirroring your actions. Again, I can't help but think back to what I said with the third party interference, right? We had to have two people here, right? A lot alike. Interestingly enough, looks like one has a headband and one doesn't. So that's weird. One has a headband and one has a flower in her hair. So again, there could be something to do with two people, right? Two females or two people of the same gender, right? So there could be a third party. The Seven of Swords. They're going to try to be strategic about it, but I do have a sense that they're going to continue to hide something, okay? They have the moon. They're hiding behind this. They're hiding behind here, okay? And there are two people, again, there. Let's see what their last action is. But nonetheless, they remain hopeful, okay? They're hoping that all their wishes come true. I do want to get another one on their actions just to kind of see what they're up to. Tell me more about this Seven of Swords. Let's see what they're doing here. Eight of Swords. Okay, they're really caught up in their own way of thinking, right? They don't know how they can move forward from this, how they can fix things. I do sense that there is a third party, and this is why maybe you feel that there's ghosting going back and forth. You know, they've dipped out and dipped back in and dipped out and come back in. And it's sort of like this back and forth sort of energy. Their bottom of the deck energy here is the Ten of Wands, which is really, they're just overwhelmed altogether, right? In some ways, they feel like they're being persecuted, right? They have a lot on their back. They're not sure what to do. Four of Cups are definitely disappointed. Ugh, yeah. There's a lot to unpack here with this person, but let's just move to some connecting energies, okay? We'll start with the thoughts. All right. So, sorry. Wants to be on this side, on this person's side. Unfinished business, yeah. Says it's not over. Patterns, back and forth, baggage. Okay, kind of like I said, this back and forth nature, this ghosting, this in and out kind of pattern that they have with you here. One for your side, connecting thoughts. Okay, we also have escape. It's kind of hard to see. I left when things got hard. Okay. Now, again, this is connecting energy. I don't feel like this is one side or the other. I do feel that it's this person that has a lot because you are in a more happy place, right? You have a lot of love and expectation and what you want to offer to this person, okay? They have a lot of baggage here, a lot of unfinished business, okay? So I'm not sure who left when things got hard, right? But just overall, let's look at the heart space. We have healing, wounds, improving, mending, and progress, right? This is what we want to do. We want to heal here, heal the situation, okay? Yeah, you have soul tie. I always feel connected to you. That does, you know, in the heart, how you feel. You know, you had this Wheel of Fortune and this Sun. Ten of Cups, Fool. You really want this new beginning with this person. You know, you feel like this is destiny. It is a soul tie here for you, right? It's a karmic situation. And there is a lot of healing going on in the heart on both sides. Let's look at actions here. Secret crush, admire, attraction, suitor, butterflies. Okay. So again, you know, we talked about, you had the High Priestess in your heart, and this person had some cards that were also secret hidden things, right? So secret crush. I do have a sense that there is more than two people involved in this connection, but that's not something that I'm revealing to you today. This is something that you are already aware of, okay? I don't do reveals like that, so you would know about this. So if there is not a third person in your connection, then this is probably not a message for you, okay? Let's get one more for actions. Yeah. Indecisive. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. Yeah, it's a decision about who this person wants to be with going forward. You have your mind made up, okay? You really want to offer this. You want to put in the work, okay? But they have a lot going on over here. And I'm sorry for that. Okay. Yeah. On the bottom of the deck, you have forgiveness. I'm struggling to get over the past, right? So I do think that going forward, this could be an issue here in the connection. Yeah, and on the other side, or the other deck we're using, we have addiction, right? Toxic attachment, drugs, alcohol, obsession, okay? So there is, again, this issue, this thing that comes between you, this continued kind of addictive behavior, I would say, almost. And it could be to drama. Remember, this person had the Five of Wands up here in their thoughts, right? There's drama, there's competition, there's conflict. Some people really enjoy, you know, to have that competition. They enjoy conflict, right? And not even like in a Dr. Evil sort of way, you know, where they're just like, he, all happy about the drama. Sometimes it's more about familiarity, right? This is how they grew up. This is how they were raised. This is what they know. So it's comfortable for them. Okay, that's what I mean when I say that they like it. So let's look at this person's hidden truth here. Oh, two cards popped out, right? We both know I'm not the one for you, right? This is one thing that they're thinking. And so many things remind me of you. Okay, I'm going to pull one shadow. They have, we are more alike than I admit. Okay. Now let's look at what you might say to this person. I do think that, you know, we both know that I'm not the one for you. I do believe that they know that what they're doing is not good for you, right? They do have a sense of your value on the surface level. Okay. Obviously they're not valuing you in this moment. So, you know, it's a little tricky there, but they do know. Or just for whatever reason, not able to do this. We are more alike than I admit. This to me kind of speaks to the fact that I do think that they have an idealistic way of viewing relationships, right? And they do have a sense that they, you know, they know that this connection is strong, and that could even be why they are avoiding it, right? And possibly messing around with other people, or, you know, doing things to kind of push you away. So let's hear your hidden truth here. We have, my life is not as together as it seems. And I hid who I really am from you. Interesting, because you did again have that that High Priestess card. So you were hiding possibly your feelings, possibly your ability to give. I'm not sure. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, you have, I left when I saw you with someone. So that does kind of go to what I'm speaking of. Let's pull one shadow message for you. Oops. I don't know. This says, I lied to you and I couldn't tell you face to face. So those both popped out. Okay. You know, there could be a mixture here. I don't know. Unless there is something, you know, on your end that you hid. You know, it could even just be about your feelings for this person, right? How much you feel for them, and how much you want, or it could be some digging that you did, or some things like that. Let's get some advice. I am kind of curious about that. Okay, so this kind of fell out on the floor. It says protected. You are safe and divinely guided, okay? So your spirit guides are in on this here. They want to protect you. You have patience. Everything will unfold in divine timing. And healing. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. You know, we had this healing in the heart too, as the connecting energy. There's a lot of healing on both sides that need to be done. Okay. I want to get some clear guidance for you. Yeah, fate, this is a destined partnership, okay? Just as you suspected here, what you're thinking about, right, with that Wheel of Fortune. You know that this is destined, right? You know that there's a soul tie, as we saw come out. But what does that mean for you, right? This is something to consider, what the meaning of that is, okay? Kind of want to look at just one more advice here for you, how to move forward, or what your next best step is. Next best action. So we have temperance, okay? So this is very similar to that protected. You are safe and divinely protected, okay? So your spirit guides have you covered, right? Spirit in the universe, they're looking out for you. So at this time, the best thing to do is to be patient, okay? To sit tight. You're encouraged to, let's see. You're encouraged to wait, okay? Just wait. And if you wait, let's see what the potential outcome is. You have the Two of Cups, right? So if you wait, you do have the potential to have partnership with this person. Oh, I see. Yeah, because here's the deal, right? If you take action now, based on kind of your feeling and where this person is in their life for whatever's going on for them, it's going to cause drama, okay? They already have this card that this is what they're thinking about. They know that there's going to be drama. So sit tight, okay? You have the potential for partnership if you wait and you don't take any dramatic, kind of chaotic actions towards this connection at this time, okay? The universe has your back here. Working on healing, right, and having patience is kind of your next best step. So good luck to you.